Hello guys, welcome back to my video. In this one you will learn about brackets, but you will work with more negative number. In last video I already remind you about when you want to take the minus number multiply with positive number, you will got the result. So the result for when you take negative and positive, you will got negative. If they are different side, the result will be negative, and if they are the same side, your result will be positive. So for this knowledge, you will apply for this video by like this. When you got negative 4x plus 4, so how can you write out your answer? You can see now inside the bracket you got x plus 4. Both two term inside this bracket is positive, but the outside the bracket you got negative number, negative 4. So how can you work with this one? Just step by step. You can see now negative times x, negative 4 times x. So what is exactly x here? Because in front of x you have no sign, so this means you got positive sign in front of x, and you got negative sign multiply negative 4, and the other one you will got negative 4 multiply plus 4, negative 4 in here and multiply plus 4. So the result will be negative 4x in this case, and you got negative times plus, you will have negative 16. Negative 16. Okay, why you have that? Because you got negative 4 times plus 4, and negative 4 times plus 4, they are different sign, so you will got negative inside the bracket like this. Okay, so negative 16 is my final answer for this result. How about the first term? The first term you got negative 4 times x. So what is exactly x here? Positive or negative? X here no sign in front of x, so it's present for positive like this. Negative 4 times positive x, you will got negative 4x like this. Yeah, okay, so that's why you got this result. Remember, when you work with negative number with bracket for expression, is really harder. Yeah, so very carefully about this one. This is not complicated calculation, but it is complicated about sign. Yes, very complicated, and you have to take time for make it more works. Okay, so another example, you got negative 5 times with 6 plus 8. Okay, so how can you write out this one? Negative 5 outside, and inside bracket you got 6 and you got plus 8. You got 6 and you got plus 8, so you can write out like this. Negative 5 times 8 with no sign in front of 6, and the other one you got negative sign multiply plus 6 like this, plus 6 like this, and then you will got negative 30 minus 5 plus 8. So what is the result? Negative 5 times plus 8. They are different sign, negative and positive, so the result have to be negative. So what is negative here? Negative of 5 times x. So that's why for this result you got minus 5 times x like this. Yeah, okay, that is the first example. So let's practice a little about this question. You got for the next question is negative 8 and plus 9. Okay, so negative outside, inside the bracket you got positive 8 and positive 9. The result like this, and immediately you got negative of 72, because 8 times 9 is 72, and about side you got negative sign multiply positive sign, so the result will be negative. For more clearly about working out, you can working out for this question like this. Negative 8 times plus 9 like this, and then you got negative 8x and minus 72. That is the same thing, but when you have feeling about multiplication with negative number, you can write down negative 72 immediately like this. Yeah, okay, so another one, you got 5 and plus 8. You got 5 and plus 8. Okay, so for this question, you got negative 3 times 5 and negative 3 times plus 8. Times plus 8, it means negative 3x. Yeah, because they are different. So this is minus 15. This is minus 15. Okay, example 1. This is example 2. So how about for example 3? Can you work with this one? Negative 5 times 2x plus 3. Yeah, you already learned about bracket with coefficient of x. Yeah, so that's apply for this one with negative number. A little bit harder. Negative 5 outside when multiply with inside bracket, you got 2x like this. And negative 5 times plus 3, because inside the bracket you have plus 3 here. So for this one, you will have negative 10h, because negative 5 times 2 is mean negative and positive. The result will be negative. Negative and positive, you got negative 15 is my final answer. Okay, so example 4, you got minus 9 multiply with 3x plus 5. Yeah, okay, so here is my working out. You can stop my video right now and do it by yourself first, and then play it to watching my solution. Minus 27x and minus 45. Yeah, that's it. That is not too difficult, but a little more complicated. Yeah, okay, so how about example 5? A little bit harder, I have to tell you in advance. Negative 2 and time with x minus 3. Yeah, a little bit harder. How can you work with this one? You can see now, outside the bracket you got negative 2. Inside you got x and 3. For x, it is positive x. And for 3, this is not positive, this is minus. Why I know that? Because in front of 3, you got minus sign here. So you will have minus 2 times positive x, and you have minus 2 times, for first multiplication, you got negative 2x. But for another multiplication, for the next step, you got negative times negative. Remember, so what is negative times negative? Is that positive? Yes, that is positive. So here is positive. Positive of what? Of 6. Why? You got 2 times 3. That's why you got here is positive 6. Yeah, I told you a little bit harder. Question 6, you got negative 7 times x minus 2. Yeah, the same thing. Minus 7 times positive x and minus 7 times negative 8. You should write down like this. Here is the way how can you solve your working out. And the first term you got minus 7x, and the second term you got minus 7 minus 2. You have to write down plus first. And then about the number 7 times 2, you got 14. Yeah, that's it. Question 7, minus 6 times x minus 4. Okay, the same thing. Minus 6 here multiply with positive x, and then minus 6 times minus 4. So the first term you got negative 6x, and the second term you got positive 24. You got positive 24. Okay, question 8. How can you deal with this one? Negative 8 times 9 minus x. Yeah, a little bit inverser. Yeah, okay, so work with this one. You will have negative 8 times 9. The next term you got negative 8 times negative x. Okay, a little complicated for this one, right? Minus 72, but for this one plus 8 times x. 8 times x. Yeah, okay, why you have that? Because you have minus times minus, you have plus. And you got 8 times x, it means 8x. That's it. This is not too difficult. Okay, so we move to question 9. Minus 2 times 6 minus 8. Question 10. You got minus 4 times 7 minus 8. Okay, work with this one. The first one you got negative 2 times 6, and minus 2 will multiply with minus 8 like this. So for the first term you got minus 12, second term you got plus 2x, and for this one you got minus 4 times 7 and minus 4 times minus 8, minus 28, and plus 4x, plus 4x. Yes, that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you can understand totally about this video. And about the test, you will have a test about this one, and I have to tell you that very carefully about your calculation. Yeah, as I told you, this one is too not difficult about calculation, but it's very complicated about the sign. Remember, the same sign will give you positive answer, and the different sign will give you negative answer. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.